Carl. Oh, she talks about Carl a couple times.
No, I was 15. Carl was older. 17, I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. It's
Wow.
stupid.
That's pretty bold. I would not do that.
So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know?
That is true.
Family. Family. So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
Okay. Now I'm getting a bigger picture here. Sex? Oh, well, there we go. Search for sex, and of course you get results. Tons of
Really?
results.
You're going to ask me about my sex life? I mean, isn't that
Yeah.
private?
Well, you know, I mean, I figured I needed to find something with a lot of hits, and sex was it.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
Touche. That is great. Touche.
So- Our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage. No! You're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
Alright, what else have I not tried? Infertile.
Yeah. I mean, I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications.
Mm-hmm. Kinda want to... Oh, I know what else to search for.
I think it was that time, the first time at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant. Amazing, right? This fucking magic sperm. And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him. Just waited. Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both. I think she was.
I wanted to search for lie detector. Or not life detector, lie detector.
Yes. I'll take a lie detector test.
Oh. That's when she was taking it. Right.
I've never taken a lie detector test before. Does it really work? My name. That was the only question I failed.
Mm-hmm.
Your lie detector works.
Name. I know I've done glass. Glasses. Glazier. Glazier.
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaciers.
Mm-hmm. No, okay, well that's it. Alright. That's all she wrote.
No. Everyone loved Simon. He's a glazier, he doesn't have much money. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
swap. Dad. Dad.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows were really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
A lot of things happening when she was 17. When I was 17. Pub? Pub.
God, I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe someone followed him back from the pub. Wanted to let them in. Doesn't make sense.
Morning. Oh, wow. Lots of things in
It
morning.
was late. Early Saturday morning.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Why didn't it show up when I searched for Glasgow? Or maybe it did, and it probably did, and there were just too many results. No, that wasn't the only one that showed up in Glasgow. I don't understand why I didn't get the other results, but oh well. Did I put knock code like in quotes? No. Knock code. A divorce. Spence. She said family is the most important thing. Family. How about arrest? Tell us about when you were arrested. There we go.
This is a nice of them.
Nicer, there's been another one.
Time to arrest them.
She's so nonchalant. Detective inspector. What does that mean? I guess like as you get closer to finding the
Can you arrest someone
stuff.
who doesn't exist?
So the third person, so maybe there's another person that didn't exist. Exist. Hit? Hit.
Bruce. Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face.
Oh, that's when she was hit.
We hurt like hell.
That's when he hit her. Yeah, that's when he hit her. Not bruise. Conference? How about, like, climb? Okay.
I think so. I mean, to get into our garden, we'd have to climb through other gardens. All the gardens back onto each other, so you'd have to climb over 1, 2, 3 gardens to get to ours. I mean, did anyone see anything? Did anyone see anyone come and go? An intruder?
How about ill? How about, I don't know, crazy? How about sink? No. Sound. Here we go. I'm just grasping at straws.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
We're filling it in. Cat. There's cat.
No, no cat. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
cute.
anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
So is that how the murderer got in, through the cat flap?
We loved our cat, Domino.
Mm-hmm.
He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. And we used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other.
Oh,
Mum found some of
interesting.
the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical.
Oh, interesting.
And we had our own words for things, so she didn't quite understand them anyway.
Interesting. How about flap? Okay. I already searched for conference. Cooking. Lock. Oh my. Lots for lock.
Yeah, I had to let myself in. The door locks if it swings too.
Okay.
Yes, I always pull it shut and then lock the bigger lock with the key.
Okay.
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house, I knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in, Simon's coat wasn't on the peg.
Yeah, I knew
couldn't
this
see
one.
his shoes on the shoe rack.
Right.
I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually
Right,
sits
the
in there to
kettle.
have a cup of tea and read his paper. He
Right.
wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was
We
cold.
already
And then I
we
decided
already
to
saw this. We already got this. We already got that. How about magic? Because of the stories, magical, fantasy, fairy. Fairy. There we go.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. You know? Plus, he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books. Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. You do what you can.
You both had to be on the same page. Both. Secret or new? No. The watch was something weird. Weird.
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others.
Like the
The
others.
rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been
Her
before.
living in the attic. Oh my. Oh, she lived in the. That is so weird. That is definitely weird. Try?
Okay, I'll try my best to remember.
Okay. Memory. Remember. Woman. Okay.
No, Simon wasn't seeing another woman.
Trapped. Ticket? Okay, ticket.
I remember the ticket, of course. I paid it without telling Simon. Didn't want to get told off. And they put points on the license. You must be desperate for leads if you're getting hung up over 6-month-old speeding tickets.
I don't think that has anything to do with anything. Probably like a red herring. He likes to drink tea. There, yep, him and his tea.
Could I have a cup of tea?
Okay, never mind. Nothing about him.
A cup of tea would be good, thanks. Just one sugar.
She definitely likes her tea. She asked for it in June 16. She drinks tea and the other one drinks coffee. This is June 25, June 30, June 30, June 30.
Maybe a fresh cup of tea?
Okay. So they're trying to differentiate between the two. Taxi. Suspicious. No. Strong.
Oh, tastes fine to me. As long as it's black and strong, I'm good.
The coffee. Yeah. Sleep? I think I already... Oh, no, I didn't search for sleep. Okay.
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from the door. You can tell because I have 2 pillows and he just has 1.
Okay.
Simon was very moral about that sort of thing. He wouldn't just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy. He took his marriage very seriously.
Is there more of her singing? No. Share. No. How about all these rules that they were trying to talk about? No, we already did all those. How about nursery? No. How about... There's marriage, there's married, there's there's love. Ooh, love. Here we go.
No. I mean, everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone. He loves me. Cute. He must love them
Oh, the
very
kids.
much.
Yeah, the cute.
What
yeah.
ages are they?
Right. And then she was like, they must be, your kids must think you're neat being a detective and all that. Is there anything important you need to tell us? No. Okay.
And the hotel said he was there?
Missing. How about gone? Find. Friday? No. Is there any fingerprints in anything? Oh my goodness. That's the jack. A lot of fingerprints.
Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before. I once put my hand on the oven. Fingerprints. Yes, yeah. I would have cleaned them. I changed the sheets too. Were the fingerprints in all those places? Could they have been my parents' fingerprints? I'm not sure how long they last for, but is that possible?
Well, her parents' fingerprints are going to be different from your fingerprints.
Really? Go on then. Take the cup. Run your fingerprints. They'll match. Fucking idiot.
Wow, okay. Yeah, definitely a different character. Definitely a different person. I already did Eric. Oh, wow. That was one of the early ones I did. I already did Dead. I already did Blonde. And I did Hair. And I did Wig. Bedroom. Bedroom.
In the bedroom? That can't be right. In the bedroom?
What more about the bedroom? Bar.
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing the bar again, and there he was. And again the next week, he offered to buy me a meal. I told him I had already eaten, and so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
Oh. I can type in. Oh. Okay. I can type in yes. Okay, that wasn't clear. Like this chat appeared a while ago, and I didn't realize that the only thing I could type down is, I'm assuming yes or no. So I'm gonna say yes. You done? Yes. Good. So you think you understand why your mother did what she did? Wait, mother? Wait, mother did it? Mother. The mom murdered him? The mom murdered him? So, you think you understand why your mother did what she did? No. That's understandable, Sarah. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over on the road. Call? Log off? So her mother did it. I don't know how. I'm wondering how did so he basically told her that her mother was the one who killed the okay, so I totally missed something. I was able to figure out that they were twins, but something about that just like I thought it was Eve who murdered Simon, but because I thought Hannah was innocent, but apparently we're supposed to piece together that the mom did it. Well, not Hannah's. Whose mom? Because Hannah's parents died. I don't know how we were supposed to figure out that the mother had something to do with that. So, like, mother is in Florence? Like, was Florence supposed to be like Mother Gothel, and Gothel was the villain the entire time? But I don't know. Can somebody... Okay, I totally missed something. And I think part of it is because I didn't get to see every single clip. But I feel like you shouldn't have to have seen every single clip in order to get it, in order to figure out what was going on, at least about the twins. But I still wasn't getting, like, the mother part. I have to say, this was a very interesting game. It's so unique. I've never played a game like this at all. And I don't know, it was just really interesting. And it's a game that I liked it for what it was. Like, I think near the end there, I was getting a little restless, to be very honest. I was like, okay, all right, like, I think I kind of get what's going on. The big reveal for me was the twin. As long as I figured out the whole twin thing, that was what I thought was the best part of it. That's creepy. All right, this is getting like really like Ring Samara right now, and I don't like this at all. Yeah, this is starting to get really, really ring right now, and I do not like that. Sarah, if you're stuck, you could always try admin random or the unlock command. If you're stuck, admin random. Admin random. Lucky. Oh.
Suicide? No.
Interesting.
He
Well,
would
let me
never
see
do
if I
anything
can
like
use
He was
that
not
to
the
get
kind of
another
person to
clip.
do anything like that. I mean, to hurt himself? No.
I should have typed down suicide. Okay.
No. I'm not sure what strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful.
Let me just keep going. Strange. Suicide. Admin. Random.
I haven't been into work. I guess I've just been waiting to hear from you, hear from my husband.
Oh, okay. It was admin unlock. Query maximum now set to 15. Okay. Now I can see up to 15 results. This probably helps a lot. Eric. Home. Okay.
I don't know. Something must have happened to him on his way home. He could be hurt. Why hasn't he phoned? I don't know.
Hannah. Eve. Yeah, which were the other ones that gave me a lot of results? Blank. Is Blank gonna give me anything? Simon. Murder. Simon. Hannah. Attic. Attic. Eric. Yeah, I think Wig. No. Blank. Baby. Another thing for baby.
Then she told me she wanted to help more. She said I should move in with her. She would come clean with Simon about me. I was family. I couldn't have a baby in a bedsit. I told her I didn't want to tell Simon. Told her to wait for the time being.
These cheats do help, but I do wish that the random one gave you a random one you hadn't unlocked yet. Because now I still have to do a lot of searching. I still need to do more searching to find everything.
Good. Happy. Ups and downs like any couple, I guess, but we've been married for over 10 years.
Princess. Cut. Dead. I did a pretty good job finding these ones. Found. House. The. I like these. The. A. An. A. Me. You. Yeah. Parents. All right. Well, yeah. I don't think I necessarily need. I don't necessarily need to find everything.
Someone's offered to put me up, but I don't think it would be a good idea. It would be too sad. Not right now. I'm staying at a friend's.
So the game mechanics, like I said, the game mechanics is really interesting. It's very unique. I like it, but I don't think it would necessarily. It near the end, it was definitely struggling to keep my attention. My attention span. This type of thing where I'm just searching and hoping that one of my random searches comes up with a clip, that would get a little irritating and boring. And it definitely did at the end. So I think after like an hour and a half of playing this game, that was when my interest started to wane a little bit. Because at that point, you start at the beginning, and it's like more instant gratification because so many of those searches that you have actually come up with new clips. But then as you get, as you exhaust all of those searches, then you start having to think of all these random words you could be searching for, and the results, that the new clip results you get end up getting smaller and smaller, and therefore you get, your return isn't as good, and that's when I think the game starts to weaken a bit, because unless you really, really are engaged with what's happening, it's easy for you to just get a little sick of it and be like, okay, I'm done. Like, I don't, like right now, I don't have the motivation really at this point to see all of the clips. Seeing all the clips probably would help me understand more of what the answer is to the story. But it's, I don't really have the motivation to right now. So again, I think it's a cool concept. I can definitely see why a lot of people would really like this game. And for me, I appreciate it for what it is, but I think that doing more than an hour and a half of this type of gameplay, for me, it would get old, and I would just want to rush to get to the end already. And even at the end, it sort of reveals to you what happened, but it doesn't really, I guess. Yeah, for those of you who knows what happened, I could probably look it up myself off camera. But if you guys also would like to explain it to me down in the comments below, what her story is, what the answer is, was it really the mother who killed Simon? And if so, what was the deal? What was the mother's motive? And how did she do it? And why did she do it? Or if it wasn't the mother, if I completely misinterpreted that, tell me who actually did it and why, and how you were supposed to know that answer based on watching all the clips. Like, did you have to put all the clips in order? That seemed really tedious. It sounded like that was what I had to do to fully understand what was going on. But getting 200 and something clips in order on a limited, like, non-sortable, if there was something here that you could click and say sort chronologically, then yeah, that would work. And I think that would make things a lot easier for the user, because every time you find a new clip, you would just add it to the session, and then you can watch the whole thing from beginning to end chronologically. You don't have to do this drag and drop thing, because you can't. The thing is, when you drag and drop on something, it replaces it. It doesn't insert it. Doing this swaps places. It doesn't insert in between, and that makes filtering and ordering it so much harder. And it'll be a nightmare to have to scroll through back and forth through 200 something clips just to see everything from beginning to end. I'm sure that there is a video out there that shows every single clip in chronological order from beginning to end, which I could watch. I don't have an interest in watching it right now. So again, that probably goes to show how much, I am now invested in this game. Probably not that invested in it, and probably ready to go move on to the next thing. However, if you guys want to explain to me what the answer is, I would love to know. It would have been really cool if there was an easier way to get the answer. I would have wanted an easier way to get the answer. But just based on watching these clips, the stories were interesting, but I guess for me it wasn't enough to piece together. So anyway, I hope you guys found that interesting and fascinating. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize if this wasn't as entertaining of a Let's Play to watch. Well, I couldn't really give much commentary on it as much because there wasn't much to commentate on, but again, the actor who played the women was very good and very convincing, and her performance was just fantastic. That's probably my favorite part about this game, is the performance of the actor, because she did super well. and everything seemed very natural and organic. And watching all the little clips, even if they didn't necessarily like make sense or didn't seem to have any significance to the murder at all, she did a great job. And again, mad props to her singing and playing the guitar. Those were clips obviously were my favorite parts. My favorite clips were her singing, even though that song was ridiculously creepy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, love yourselves and love each other.